Hello everyone, I will present you the insights generated to consider for company growth in short-term rentals in New York City. The first point to address is the background in order to understand what led to the construction of this project. Then we will move on to the analysis of the popularity of neighborhoods and room types, followed by the review of prices by bureau, neighborhood, and property type to observe in a clearer way how to stay competitive in the market and which areas to focus our efforts on. Finally, we will address some recommendations on the points discussed before and highlight some important trends. The aim of this project is to present insights about the short-term rental market in New York City, analyzing popularity of property types and neighborhood, prices of listings, and revenue generated. The information is relevant for the company because the objective is to grow in this sector and being competitive at the same time. So well-informed business decisions must be taken. The popularity was based on the number of listings per neighborhood. As we can see in the graph, Bedford-Stuyvesant and Williamsburg led this rank, while Bushwick and Hell's Kitchen are on the bottom of it. We'll keep this in mind because combined with other insights, we can focus on important areas that may impact this situation, as saturation and regulations for housing growth by the law. As previously analyzed, the number of listings were used to show popularity. We can observe clearly on the chart that entire home apartment and private room are the most preferred property types for short-term rentals in New York. So it suggests a good point to focus our efforts for growth, while the share room was the least favorite among them. In order to stay competitive on the market, the average price per month was considered. Maintain the same price per month to obtain revenue. The bureaus that present most opportunity for growth are Manhattan and Brooklyn. Recalling from before, we could see that Bushwick and Hell's Kitchen were with not that many listings, but they are in the bureaus with the average price per month higher. So this is an interesting insight that can be used for the benefit of the company. Continuing with the revenue generated by listings, we analyze each neighborhood. Results shows that Seagate and Tribeca are the ones with highest possible revenue and may be considered as a good option to invest in. These leading neighborhoods are also consistent with the previous results, as both of them are in the bureaus with the most revenue and most potential opportunity for growth. The average price by room type is also a good indicator along with popularity. Both together are good indicator to focus on the competitive of the market. Data showed that entire home apartment is the room type with the most revenue besides being the most popular as shown before. Intents for the company growth should consider this demand of room type for short-term rental. To finish with this presentation, there are some recommendations based on the data shown. Bedford, Stuyvesant, and Williamsburg are the most popular neighborhoods, while Bushwick and Hell's Kitchen are the less preferred. But this can be an opportunity. Neighborhoods Seagate and Tribeca are in Brooklyn and Manhattan that are bureaus with the highest average monthly price. Some regulations of property expansion must be taken into account for further analysis too. Entire home apartment is the most popular property type and a higher price per night. A final recommendation is for better understand the demand of short-term rental during the year is to get the check-in and check-out information so we can see if the price and popularity depend on seasonality. Thank you.